What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Green Bay Drilburs, and today we have the LGL Little Cup League. This is week 5 and our second week in here, and today we are fighting Wild. I'm not sure what their team name is, but they have a pretty threatening team this week, so let's go right over it. Wild has Gothita, Magnemite, Chinchou, Kufant, Bagon, Zigzagoon, Krabby, Rattata, Pumpkaboo, and Drowsy. And then their Rattata has Terra Normal and Fairy. And since it's just our second week, I'll go over my team again. We have Grookey, Woobat, Frillish, Stuffle, Swirlix, Larvesta, Gibble, Rhyhorn, Treeko, Grimer, and Starly. And then our Woobat and Treeko are Terra Captains. I think Treeko is Flying and Fairy, and Woobat is Steel and something else. I could not tell you, to be honest, but that doesn't matter. So let's get right into our build. Today I am bringing Terrain Extender Grookey with Grassy Surge, get the Grassy Glide, Knockoff, U-Turn, Hammer Arm. And this thing kind of bodies everything on their team. Hits Gothita super effective, Magnemite, Chinchou, Kufant, Zigzagoon, Krabby, Rattata, Pumpkaboo, and Drowsy. It hits them all. Hits everything except for Bagon, which still doesn't want to take like even a knockoff. I'm just running max attack and a lot of special defense. Lets me switch in on the Chinchou and the Magnemite easily. And then also Gothita is a huge threat on their team because of the Shadow Tag, so I ran the special defense for that as well. Next up we have an Unburdened Squeaker with Treeko, rocking the Grassy Seed with Acrobatics, Drain Punch, Crunch, and Seed Bomb. And this thing also hits almost every member on their team with super effective damage, and I can just blow things up. If I end up getting this Unburden boost in the later game after everything's been chipped a little bit, then the game is pretty much over. There's nothing they can do. Third, we're gonna have Rhyhorn. He's gonna be our wall today. Eviolite, Rockhead, High Horsepower, Stealth Rock, Crunch, and Body Press. Had to bring Crunch so Gothita couldn't really set up on me very well. And then High Horsepower since I am setting up Grassy Terrain, Stealth Rocks, and then Body Press is really good into their Rattata and Zigzagoon, and even Kufant and Magnemite if I don't want to click High Horsepower. And I'm just rocking like a lot of defense, a lot of HP, a little bit of speed, try to outspeed the slower things on their team. Just like if they go no investment on like a Drowsy or Kufant, pretty sure that I'll outspeed them. Next we have the Woobat. I'm rocking Eviolite with Unaware this week, so if Gothita ends up setting up a bunch of Calm Minds on something, I can always go to Woobat and outlast it. Rocking pretty much max HP, max special defense with some speed. And then I have Defog Roost, Shadow Ball, and Psyshock. So Shadow Ball will be able to hit that Gothita for super effective damage, and then Psyshock's there for pretty much everything else. Defog, I can defog the hazards away, even though they're going to do 25% to me, and I can just roost off the damage. Fifth, we've got another Unburdened Sweeper with the Swirlix. I'm rocking Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Flamethrower, Toxic. I actually don't want the Citrus Berry. I want the Grassy Seed on this one. So 2 Grassy Seed Unburdened Mons. But it's nice to get a Calm Mind up and then have the Grassy Seed get up too, so we get +1 to both our defenses and to our special attack. So we can beat everything with a Drain Kiss and Flamethrower, and then Toxic is there just for the Gothita in case it thinks it can set up on me with Nasty Plots. And then I can just Toxic that thing so it can't really do too much. And I'm rocking a lot of speed, a lot of special attack, and then a little bit of defense, special defense, and HP. And lastly, we're bringing Larvesta with Expert Belt, Flame Body, Trailblaze, Flare Blitz, Leech Life, and U-Turn. Max attack, not too much speed, but a lot of special bulk. If I get to +1 speed or even +2, then I could very easily sweep with this thing. It does so much damage because it has base 85 attack, which is very, very solid for Little Cup. I hit most of their Pokemon super effective, and Trailblaze will raise my speed, so that would be pretty nice to be able to outspeed almost everything on their team. I'm assuming that they bring some sort of Scarfer or like Zigzagoon, Belly Drum, Extreme Speed could be extremely threatening. So that's why we have Rhyhorn. But this thing, if they click Extreme Speed and I get the Flame Body proc, then that pretty much ends it for them. So I thought this was a good bring. I thought that my whole team actually matched up pretty well into them, with all my coverage moves being able to hit them super effective. And then on this thing I have Leech Life, Treeko has Drain Punch, Swirlix has Draining Kiss, so I can always recover back my HP no matter if they get to hit me or not. So I thought this was a perfect bring for their team. Well, I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright, what is up guys? Here's our battle. I brought Gothita, Magnemite, Bagon, Rattata, Krabby, Drowsy. I'm pretty worried about the Rattata, but honestly, looks like I have a pretty good matchup into their team. Bagon's also kind of an issue too. Yeah. I wonder what they're going to lead with here. Could just lead Larvesta, looks decent into them. I feel like, what are they going to lead? I don't know. I think Grookey actually could just lead well into them. Yeah, I'm going to lead Grookey. See what they go for. They go Bagon, which I kind of expected. I can probably get blown back by a fire move here. I'm not really too familiar with Bagon, but Sheer Force, Life Orb, potentially. So if they're like Adamant and Fire Fang or something, yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. Or Flame. I don't even know if it gets Flamethrower, to be honest. But I think I could probably go out to Rhyhorn. I'm very defensive. If you end up being special, then that's unfortunate. But I'm just going to go out to Rhyhorn. Actually, you know, why don't I just go out to Swirlix? I get the Unburden boost already. And I can click Calm Mind and Draining Kiss all over their team. I'm going to get some health back from the terrain anyways. Alright, Grassy Seed. I'm just going to Dragon Dance. That's fine by me, I think. The Draining Kiss has a chance to just one-shot this thing. They go hard Magnemite. That's definitely alright. They can click Flash Cannon, but I think I'll outspeed and just kill with Flamethrower anyways, depending on their set. Alright, so they're definitely some sort of Eviolite, which is fine. It's fine to lose that thing. I didn't need it too much. Now, they might be fast, not sure. If they're fast, they can do a lot to Larvesta, or actually just anything on my team, to be honest. But I think that's my best place, just go out to Larvesta. I could even Trailblaze here to get the speed boost, and then nothing really wants to come in on me. So I'm gonna do that. It's boosted by the terrain. Chance for it to kill. Does not kill, and I was faster anyways, which sucks. Oh, when they crit the Volt Switch, that is horrible. Yeah, crit, if they're like modest, full attack, full special attack, it is the highest roll. 6% chance to kill. So yeah, really annoying. Here at least I can go out to Woobat and just click Shadow Ball. I'm very defensive. This is 45. They're just gonna knock off my Eviolite. That's fine by me. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a pretty tough spot. Just gonna Shadow Ball again, sack this thing. I'm chipping their entire team down, which is pretty nice though. Get to go Rhyhorn, set up rocks, and then I'm in a pretty good spot to start sweeping. Let's just set up these rocks. I'm faster than Drowsy, which is crazy. But this Crunch should kill. There we go. Down goes Drowsy. And yeah, this is, I mean, a really tough spot for me to be in right now, especially with Krabby coming in. I can hit it really hard with high horsepower though, so I'm gonna do that. They're just going to superpower, and I live. So there goes their defense, and that should kill. Yep, critical hit too. I mean, it could have mattered. Yeah, I don't really need this Rhyhorn anyways. I'm just breaking so that my Grookey and Treeko can come in and sweep. I'm just going to click Body Press just so I don't miss. If they want to... Well, yeah. They just do that. Their Life Orb. Got to go out to the Grookey. Click Glide on this thing. She gets resisted. They just Dragon Claw, crit and kills. Which does matter again, but it's alright. Now I got to this thing at least. And I should get to start clicking moves. Acrobatic should kill. I might be able to sweep here. We'll see. It's a chance to Oko the Gothita. They go Magnemite, it dies. Go Rattata now. And Drain Punch should kill. They Terra Normal. And they die to Drain Punch. So now it's 1v1 here. And we'll see if I'm able to take out this Gothita. I don't know if you have any coverage for me or anything. But I'm going to Terra Fairy just in case. And click Crunch. They live. And they click Trick Room. Interesting. Alright, so we get another Crunch. They Psychic Crit. Almost got me. There were so many crits in that battle. But we end up coming out victorious. Yeah, good game. A lot of crits. Definitely wasn't expecting the Trick Room into Psychic almost destroying me in the end. And if they're modest and like max special attack, that crit does 90 to 110. So I got pretty lucky not dying there. I definitely got unlucky dying with other stuff. But you know, that's just how the game is, and we ended up calling it back and winning. I don't think if they had Krabby still it would matter unless they got the Aqua Jet off, and then they would still need that crit right there. But yeah, maybe if they were Quick Attack on the Rattata, then I was in a bad spot. Let's go Terra Normal with Quick Attack. Yeah, that brings me down to, well, depending on their spread, which is probably just max attack Adamant, it's bringing me down to 65 to 70%. And then their Gothita, without a crit, does 60 to 75. So, I mean, it just ended up coming down to the wire. Of course, I would have got some health back from Drain Punch. So I was in a good spot anyways. It just came down to luck in the end, and luckily Treeko was able to pull it out. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you in the next battle. See ya.